Secured the package.
So I wanted to show you an example of true laziness. We got the front of the boat that looks like this, and you got all your stuff that just lays here, right? So the problem is whenever you go to take off, everything just rolls right off the front of the console, and then it's laying all over here and it's bouncing everywhere. Your cups are falling over, you're losing stuff. Now the problem is that there are literally no cup holders here. Now I'm giving this as an example of laziness because this has actually been like this on this boat for a little over a year. What I want to do is I need to add some cup holders up here, which that's going to be easy. But then I also want to build something to stop, I want to build something right here that's going to stop everything from just sliding off when you take off. There's a couple different things that you can do to stop everything from sliding off of the console, but we will probably just cut a piece of starboard and do the little sliver of starboard just to stop everything. One thing that you got to be sure of though is we got to make sure that water can get off from there. So there's got to be some sort of drainage, probably going to be around here in the corners, or maybe even one right here. But I'll probably just make it all the way along there and have it come out the corners whenever you get water off there, so when you're cleaning it, the water will all come off. And it's not that big of a task. It's really, I mean, maybe costs $100 to do the cup holders, and then maybe an hour or so to do the little lip.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story, and I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
All right, so we got to find some starboard here. So let's see what we got. Because there might just be a couple pieces that are, that's not really what I want, because that's dirty and it's not symmetrical. I want a nice clean piece. So what we need is probably going to be over here in a little secret stash. What do I got back here? Let's see here. The plan here is I'm gonna go a little over, and then I will cut it off right here for whatever I need. So that way I can make a nice clean cut, or I might 45 it. I might 45 it here. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do here, but I'm gonna make this big so that way I can have a little extra to make my cut right there. So it looks like right here I'm gonna go, I'll go ahead and go 9. And then right here we're gonna go with 17. Yeah, I'll go 9 there as well. Yeah, 18. Boom, that is perfect. So I can just cut, get rid of 2 pieces of this. I'll save this for later. There.
And now we just need to find about 6 or 7 of these oval head self-tapping screws that'll hold our little pieces down on the boat. But we also need to make sure that they aren't too long and that they won't go through the console when we screw them down. And these right here look to be about the right size once we countersink them into the piece. Now I'm going to be using a jigsaw to make the cuts of these little pieces, since they are just tiny little pieces down on the boat. But you do not want to use a metal blade like this. This is not what you want to do. It's going to give you a rough cut. Instead, what we're going to want to use is either a PVC or a plexiglass blade. And these will give you a nice clean cut.
Alright, so I got 2 options. I can leave it like that, and then I can go and cut out a little section right here for a drain, or I can leave it like that just so water can drain out. And I think I'm just gonna do that. This. Now this did give me a little lip in the back, so I need to shave that little lip right there off. So now the other option is stuff like this, where you can get some SeaDek made and put something like this down and keep all your hooks, stuff like that. But then you can also have something like this made, which is just a piece of SeaDek that just does that same lip, and that lip just holds all your stuff in there. So like this one, actually I think this is two separate pieces though. So he's got a smaller piece and then a larger piece of the SeaDek here that creates a good lip here. That's like 1/4 inch, just to hold everything in, and then another piece of SeaDek underneath it. Now to solve the cup holder issue, I just went ahead and bought these 2 tumbler poly holder from Taco Marine. Now obviously, of course, you could make this thing, but for me, just looking at the starboard work and everything, I don't know, maybe 3 hours. Probably take 3 hours to make something like this. So for the 3 hours to make this, I have one that suctions down, so it's just way easier. Now I think the next question is, will this phone fit in here? Oh my goodness, it actually does. My phone actually fits. That's amazing. That fits perfect. I'm actually pretty happy about that. Oh yeah. I'm pretty happy